Thanks for tuning in. This is The Life of a Miner, and let's check out week 83 of my mining payouts.
But I know what I do and I know what I need.
So at the beginning of these payout videos, let's go over the date and time when I took these payouts. I took these payouts on November 15th of 2020, about 3:30 p.m. US Eastern time. So like previous weeks, I've been mining Ethereum, and I do average around 1.5 gigahashes mining Ethereum. I do also want to mention that I did switch some of my mining rigs around. I've been also mining Greencoin, and I do average around 25 grafs per second. And last but not least, I've been mining Monero on my CPU, and I do average around 9 kilohashes. Okay, so now pulling my Excel and checking out what I mined. I did mine about 0.51 Ethereum, equaling around $226.19, about 203.08 Greencoin, equaling around $49.32, and about 0.03 Monero, equaling around $3.43. So if I did sell everything as of today, I would have made $278.94. If you do want to check out my GPU counts, I do have a total of 75 GPUs and 1 CPU. My GPUs are mining Ethereum and Greencoin, and my CPU is mining Monero, and I do have 2 mining farms. Alright, so for this week's fun clip, I did find 2 bullish news clips on Bitcoin. So let's check this out.
Kelly, those big name investors like Bill Miller and Paul Tudor Jones backing Bitcoin are part of what's driving that rally this week. It topped 16,000 today, so big week for Bitcoin. Analysts are pointing to a few other factors as well. First, the election. Bitcoin is seen as a flight to safety, the same way as investors have bet on gold during some macro uncertainty. It also has that same scarcity aspect with a set number in circulation. There's a prospect, of course, of more stimulus post-election and a weaker dollar, making digital currencies a bit more attractive. And the Fed yesterday also keeping rates near zero. Some of these factors, according to Paul Tudor Jones at least, could set the stage for inflation. He says Bitcoin is, quote, the best hedge against that. Analysts tell me his vote of confidence, as well as some mainstream companies getting into crypto, gave skeptics a bit more cover to invest. MicroStrategies and Square added millions of Bitcoin to their balance sheets this year. Square CEO Jack Dorsey on the call just yesterday calling it the native currency of the internet. And PayPal also announcing its crypto offering in recent weeks. Finally, guys, COVID has accelerated the digital economy overall, and digital currency can make a bit more sense for investors in this environment. Analysts are saying that somebody like Stan Druckenmiller getting into crypto has been what a lot of people needed, and that confidence boost for some more mainstream investors to have cover, as they call it, to have confidence to invest in Bitcoin and not feel like it is this crazy out-of-the-box investment. It just makes it more mainstream, and having big names like Druckenmiller, Bill Miller, and Paul Tudor Jones getting in have just made some institutional investors feel slightly more comfortable. It topped 16,000 today, and analysts are pointing to a few other factors as well. So the big argument for buying Bitcoin is that it's a hedge against inflation. So in this environment, if the dollar is weaker and worth less and less stable, folks are going to look to other currencies, and they see Bitcoin as well as things like gold as a more stable bet because there's a certain amount in circulation and it's uncorrelated to some of those other assets like the US dollar, for example. MicroStrategy and Square added millions of dollars of Bitcoin to their balance sheets this year. Square CEO Jack Dorsey calling out Bitcoin on the earnings call last week specifically as the native currency of the internet. PayPal also announced its crypto offering in recent weeks and accelerated that today, saying that the product would be available to PayPal customers on Thursday. So for PayPal at least, they may end up solving one of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin's biggest problems to date, which is utility. People can buy Bitcoin, but people can't really spend it on things like coffee. So a company like PayPal getting into crypto could potentially make it a lot more mainstream and easier to use for everyday payments. PayPal's also letting people buy and sell cryptocurrency similar to what Coinbase does, for example. Finally, COVID has accelerated the digital economy. Digital currency could make more sense for investors in this environment.
Alright, so thanks for checking out this week's mining payout. Stay tuned for next week's as well. And shout out to this week's random comment winner. And if you did want to be featured, just write a comment below. And I do stream these videos live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofaminer every Sunday, 2:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you enjoyed it, sub your side to see what's next. But of course, thanks for watching, and always, happy mining.
Thanks for watching The Life of a Miner. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You don't want me to get angry and turn Super Saiyan, So make sure you subscribe to The Life of a Miner. I'm also the narrator. Next time on The Life of a Miner.